What is going on, guys? My name is RMisHERO, and we are back with another video. Today, I am super excited to bring to you guys a list that a few people and myself have been working on for not too long, but we've been trying to map everything out. So I'm really excited to make this video. If you guys want to check this list out for yourself, links are in the descriptions. It is a work in progress, so make sure you guys understand that. And, little things could be wrong here and there, a little towards the end of the list, but yeah, so don't worry about that. We will be getting into it, but first, huge shoutouts to everybody in this list. I didn't do much, I'm not gonna lie, I just made it look pretty. I made it look pretty, okay? Shoutouts to Frownface for posting, like, a 300 character, every high level, and everything like that on Reddit, so shoutouts to you, and then shoutouts to everyone else who's piecing it together. Before I move on, again, if you guys want to contribute, check out my Twitter, check out my Facebook, or Reddit. I made posts on there if you guys want to help out to kind of map out where everybody is, because this is a work in progress, and we don't have everybody completed, but we do have the top 15, so yeah. Alright, now that all that is out of the way, let's get on to this. Alright, so first, you guys might be all shocked, but this is a 3-star heart unit that is the fastest unit in the game at the moment. He's 386 speed, okay? A lot of people are going to be shook by that. Everyone's going to be like, what the hell? How is that a thing? I'm not too sure. And you guys can't base off, oh, if they're fast in the anime, then they have to be fast in the game. Nah, because they got to balance out the fact that, oh, this character is super OP in AoE, so we got to make him a little bit slower, or things like that. So I mean, you just gotta take that into consideration. We can't go by the anime anymore. But yeah, so that is the fastest. If you guys want my recommendations, by all means, don't use him. Okay, he's not worth it. He'll get one-shotted. He'll get this character. No. You don't need him in my life, in my opinion, at all. All right. So next up at number 2, we have Naruto, the sexy jutsu version of him. His speed is 383, so barely slower than the top guy. And this is another case of a unit who is a glass cannon, but moves very quickly, and in that sense. So, what I mean by glass cannon is the fact that, well, alright, I shouldn't use that term. It's a glass runner? Yeah, we'll use the term glass runner, okay? So this character, his main objective is to run as many laps as he can to support the character that's behind him. Okay, so let's say that's a Naruto, and then behind him is like a Madara or something. Alright, so his objective is to run laps and not die, and then use that Madara's jutsu to, attack and do massive damage. Personally, if you want to run a team like that, you can. But, personally, in my experience, I haven't seen too many people who do it well enough for me to be like, oh yeah, you should definitely do that, so personally, I would stay off of these current 3 units, okay? A little bit less of Rin, but I'll get into that later. At number 3, we have Gaara, the Sand Defense, 350 speed, so the difference between these two is pretty massive. If you were to use either one, I would definitely recommend using the Naruto just because of obvious reasons. You'll run way more laps around units, and you'll pretty much be the fastest unit in the game because no one ever will run this character. So, if you're trying to run laps, this is definitely your best choice. But if you don't have him, then, run Gaara. But Gaara's essentially the same unit. It's just that Gaara can use his jutsu. Not very strong, of course, but, that's how it is. Alright, next up is Rin at 350 speed, apparently the same as Gaara. I would recommend Rin to run laps. It's quite obvious that she isn't near Naruto's speed, but she does heal, and that I never really noticed, but healing does a pretty decent amount of health. Like, it gives you a lot of health, so it's very useful to have to try to withstand if you're trying to go for an ultimate jutsu, which is very nice to see. So yeah, Rin is a good option, a viable option. Next up, we have Mubi. I had no idea who this was when I made this picture, so I had to figure it out and then I had to add him. But yeah, like I said, same position as the number 1 guy. Nobody will use him. Next. Alright, Haku. This is probably one of the best speedsters, okay? So, 333 speed. Very fast, very everything. not very tanky, but can take a lot of hits. Very good unit. I'm just gonna go from 1 to 10. You guys can go onto the list and do it yourself. I'll just keep going because, you know, this video is gonna be a lot longer than I thought it'd be. Okay, so Kidomaru. No one's gonna use him. Okay, next Sakura. Also, nobody's gonna use her. Along with this Sakura. This Sakura is viable if you're in the lower ranks, if you don't have that many good units. But personally, I mean, I believe her first jutsu has poison. So if that's the case, you can set her up with Utakata and you can do massive damage. But I'm not too sure if that's the actual case. Orochimaru. This Orochimaru is decent, you know, I mean, you don't see this character run at all. But that's for obvious reasons. Hiruzen. Oh, and I guess that's 10. But you know, we'll do Hiruzen because he is a very good unit. His speed is 326. And I believe he jutsu seals and poisons. I believe. Don't quote me on this. But if that's the case, then he is very viable to run with an Utakata and everything like that. So that is pretty much all of the things I have for now. That's just the things. And I don't want to go through everything, but you guys can pretty much go through this list yourself. It is a work in progress. We do have 1 through 20. Actually, 20 just got added. I didn't see that. We were at 15 earlier. But as you can see, they're brand new characters. This is the wrong one, which I'll add in later. But yeah, so that's the case. We'll probably be going all the way for all the characters, and whenever a new character is added, we'll just plop them in there. So yeah, overall, if you guys want to check it out, please do. These guys pretty much did the whole thing. I just made it look pretty, so don't give me too much credit, of course. But yeah, so I hope you guys find this list useful. Oops, why'd I go there? But yeah, so yeah, we're gonna end off the video. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a nice day.